the NBA. It's Monday night. Backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just owns.
And it's Hart in at the power forward position. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
I mean, it's been a lot of fun, though. I'll tell you what, it's tough to keep up a streak. Gotta love the pressure.
Pass to Hart for three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Caught up with Coach Michael Malone. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thanks, David.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Brunson scanning the floor. It's good.
That's where Brunson gets a lot of his baskets. He just thrives in the mid-range.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Jokic with it, defended by Towns. The kick out to Porter. All 3 off the mark.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and it's Murray penetrating. Brunson against Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Murray, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Connects from 3-point range. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
Now, Brunson is such a difficult cover. You can't let him fire away, but also he's a threat to drive.
Murray outside. Pass to Jokic from outside the arc. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And it's Brunson missing. For Denver, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the inside. Here's Murray. Back to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. Back to Jokic. Launches it. The second effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one goes on Anunoby.
That's the defense, knowing Jokic is the former MVP, not giving him an inch, but that results in a foul.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest levels for years to come.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you very much for the report.
And Murray getting it going on the inside that time. Around the trees, still scored.
And here's Brunson outside. New York, no good that time either.
They're getting cold in here. This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Jokic passes to Murray. Can't get it to fall.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And McBride gets it to go.
clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Gordon kicks to Jokic. Off target from outside. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 2. Yep, that one goes in there.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
1:39 left to play in the first. Brunson against Murray. Drives to the hoop. Here's Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Jokic has got 10 points in the game.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's ready to talk things through with the team. For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson comes in for Josh Hart, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. We've got 1:13 left here in the opening quarter, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But it has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Payne passes to Towns. High, arcing shot. Count it.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Westbrook. Takes it inside. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 15.
Oh, yeah. The Joker's running wild.
Here's Towns. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Westbrook passes to Watson. And Watson slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Nuggets lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Denver.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but we're continuing to go right at the defense.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Achua is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Payne. And it's McBride in at the 2-guard spot.
Toughest thing to cover in the game, and Jamal Murray making it difficult on that play in the pick and roll.
Robinson dishes to Payne. And it's blocked by Jordan.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Achua, no good. The Nuggets leading by 9. Westbrook kicks to Alexander. Pass to Watson. Now here's Westbrook. In the corner, Murray with it. Good.
Where on the arc, the corner three is just another trick he has up his sleeve.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. The Nuggets, number one.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
For 3, Bridges nailed from three-point land. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
Now, through the years here, Bridges getting better and better at shooting off the bounce.
Now, here's Westbrook, defended by McBride. In the corner, Murray with it. Another 3 for Denver.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
McBride passes to Achua. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Jordan. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. Towns, he's checked in for Achua. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
2 on the clock. Towns, no luck. The Nuggets leading by 14. Westbrook kicks to Alexander. 17-foot shot on the way. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And out of bounds as the Nuggets game. Possession. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Jalen Brunson, who's checked in for New York. A three-pointer is right on target.
Really like how Murray's getting going here with these shots. It looks a little easy for him.
Bridges against Murray. Bridges shot good. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter. And here's Denver. They're on a 15-5 run. Watts in the screen. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Knicks trail by 15. The numbers will back it up, Brett, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. And a switcher also for New York. Miles McBride's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Jokic passes to Porter. Back to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. Clock at 4. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And it's Jokic missing.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Anunoby has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his third assist on the night. Jokic with the screen on Towns. And it's Gordon penetrating. From deep, Jokic. And Jokic is good on the three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Brunson missing. Denver leading by 13. Jokic kicks to Porter. Back to Jokic. To the middle. And finished off by Porter.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
Pass to Brunson. Anunoby outside. Out to Brunson. Oh, Brunson good from range.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Towns against Gordon. Driving the lane. Pass to Jokic. From downtown. Another three for Denver.
Looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Now, here's Jokic. Guarded by Robinson. Porter kicks to Jokic. Stolen by Robinson. Anunoby against Gordon. Brunson the pass to Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one. Jokic with it. Driving in. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first half of play. Denver on top. They're up by 10. And a chance now to send it over to David Ault. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Denver Nuggets.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
And now, here's the player of the week from both the East and West. For the Western Conference, Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous effort lately for this guy, Victor, 7'4". This dude is 7'4". Folks, I mentioned because skills-wise, he's kind of like a small forward.
Lots of great NBA players from France, but he has a good shot at being... And that'll do it for...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Margin. Underneath in the post, it'll be Porter and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Gordon. And it's Strawther in at small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. In the corner, it's Bridges. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets leading by 10. Here's Jokic. And a wide-open look for Porter. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Porter's got his second basket.
Set him up. Porter's going to knock him down. He's a terrific shooter who can do some damage from anywhere.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
D.A., it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Murray finds Jokic. Trying to find Brunson. Gets it to him. And pushing it up. Here's New York.
What a dunk from Hart, showing off his athleticism there.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Jokic. Outside Porter. Here's Crowther. Stolen by Anunoby. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And stolen by Gordon. And here's Jokic, defended by Towns. Towns against Jokic. Gordon with the screen for Jokic. Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the...
One of the better dunkers we have in the NBA, Aaron Gordon. Showtime.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Denver. Peyton Watson comes in for Porter. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Nuggets. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
And you know, for the Nuggets, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple seasons.
Outside Gordon. In the corner, Murray with it. And again, Denver with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Bridges for 3. Denver grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Towns with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Anunoby. New York, no good that time either. The Nuggets leading by 14. On the wing, Murray. Back to Gordon. And they double up Gordon from deep three-point land. And Watson with the basket on the assist by Gordon. Watson's got 7 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Anunoby outside. Back to Bridges to stop the run. And he lays it up and in. He's got 9.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. In the corner, Murray with it. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Denver.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Bridges kicks to Hart. Now, here's Anunoby. Guarded close. They get it again. Now, Hart, 5 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Towns. The tray. Good on the three-point shot.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Gordon against Hart. Outside Gordon. Going inside. Pass to Watson. Denver passing it around. Stolen by Brunson. And a fast break now for New York. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Towns. Achua comes in for Josh Hart. Miles McBride's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's McBride. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. McBride's got his third bucket of the night. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Denver making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And checking out the Sixers them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
Wide open look here for Murray. Jordan kicks to Murray. The second chance effort. Again, the miss by Murray.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Bridges misses. Outside Westbrook. Murray left side. Jordan with the screen on Robinson. Deep two from Murray. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Denver. 13 points up at the end of the period. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom.
Keep the ball moving. Quick decisions.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Payne at the 1.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
Here's Jokic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Just have to stay down on any kind of pump fake. Once Jokic got him up in the air, he had him.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Porter against Towns. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's McBride. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Westbrook passes to Jokic. There's Porter at the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Anunoby kicks to Robinson. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Payne. Inside, Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Great concentration.
So one more reason why they're in control.
Here's Alexander, defended by McBride. Westbrook passes to Jokic. Outside, Porter. A 3. Payne grabs the board.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Pass to McBride. Robinson with it. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Jokic against Anunoby. Jokic inside. Tries again. Cruising basketball from Jokic.
Good luck inside against Jokic, one of the most dominant players in the game right now.
Payne looking around. Here's Towns. And that one's on target from the wing. That's 12 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Man, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's McBride. Pass to Payne. Here's Robinson. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
It's Porter outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists tonight. Down low, here's Robinson. Rebound by the Nuggets. Alexander's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Back to Jokic. Denver passing it around. Strother, no good. Knicks trail by 16. Anunoby passes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
Here's Payne. Here's Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Towns. No good on that one. Good defense by Jokic. Alexander passes to Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Jokic gives you such a great foundation out there. He stays so level-headed. That's the kind of leader that this team has been feeding off of.
For the Nuggets, Murray's checked in for Alexander. And Gordon subbed in for Russell Westbrook. The Knicks also changing it up. Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. 1:52 left in the 4th quarter. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got 27.
Oh, Murray just pulling right up on the defense. Great at shooting off the dribble.
Pass to Hart. And here's Brunson. At the top of the key, Towns. 5 on the clock. Anunoby finds Towns. Here's Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight.
Moments left to go. Bravo to Brunson for staying cool.
The Nuggets leading by 13. And it's Murray penetrating. Back to Jokic. Pass to Strother. Outside Gordon. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
New York ball.
New York shooting has been just great in the 4th quarter, 54%.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Nuggets.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jokic.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw good from Shamet.
At the line for the Knicks.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And so it's Denver taking